Osprey Packs has been building and designing backpacks since 1974. Our emphasis on fit and comfort is what has propelled us to be a leader in the backpack industry. But without knowledgeable shop staff, we would not be where we are today. You can help ensure a great experience for your Osprey Pack customer by taking the time to provide a truly custom fit. A few qualifying questions will help you narrow the choices to 2 or 3 packs. Knowing the activities that the customer will engage in, along with the type and amount of gear they will carry, allows you to match the best volume, suspension, and features to that customer. Once you know the type of pack they need, recognize that Osprey makes gender-specific styles. We've been building women-specific packs since 1993 when we introduced the Isis. When possible, include a gender-specific pack as an option to maximize the likelihood of a great fit. Osprey women's and men's packs vary in shape, hip belt angle, and shoulder harness design. With the choice narrowed to 2 or 3 packs, it's time to fit the customer. First, determine the torso size by measuring from the iliac crest to the C7 vertebrae. Although you can use the tape measure, the best tool to use is the Osprey Fit tool. After finding the iliac crest, which is at the top of the hip bone on the side of their body in line with the armpit, have the customer buckle and tighten the Osprey Fit tool, positioning their iliac crest in the opening of the hip belt of the Fit tool. With the Fit tool positioned, ask the customer to look down so their C7 vertebrae is easily found as the bone sticking out of the base of their neck. Let them know that you will be putting your finger on their C7 vertebrae. Do so through the center channel of the Fit tool. Now have the customer look straight ahead and stand up straight. The torso measurement and the pack size will be next to the C7 on the Fit tool. If they are between sizes, it's best to try the smaller size on first. Osprey pack sizing labels are generally found on the right back panel seam, just above the hip belt. With the customer's torso measured and the correct size pack in hand, it's now time to weight the pack and have them try it on. First, stuff the pack with pillows and Osprey weight bags. Place a pillow in the bottom of the pack or the sleeping bag compartment. Then place 15 to 25 pounds or 7 to 12 kilograms of weight in the center of the pack, surrounded by more pillows. Then tighten all the compression straps to secure the weight and pillows. Next, loosen the hip belt, lower shoulder harness straps, and the load lifters. Now help slip the pack on the customer and instruct the customer to position the hip belt directly over their iliac crest, similar to when they use the Fit tool. Buckle and cinch the hip belt snug, with half of the hip belt padding above the crest and half below. Make sure to help support the weighted pack to make it easier for them to position the hip belt. Once the hip belt is cinched, have them pull the lower shoulder harness straps down and towards the bottom of the pack. Then have them buckle and lightly cinch the sternum strap. If necessary, help adjust the sternum strap to ensure its position 2 inches or 5 centimeters below their collarbone. Lastly, tighten the load lifters. On larger volume packs, they should be at an angle of 30 to 55 degrees. If you are fitting one of our packs with an adjustable torso, make sure the yoke is about 2 inches or 5 centimeters below the C7. If it isn't, take the pack off the customer and break the hook and loop connection to adjust the shoulder harness into the correct position. Our larger load-carrying packs typically have this feature to really fine-tune the fit. Now, with the pack on and the straps tightened, ask the customer if they feel any discomfort and check to see that there isn't a gap between the shoulder blades and the pack. If there is a gap between the shoulders and the pack, it may be that the load lifters were tight when they tightened the lower shoulder harness straps. Check by loosening the load lifters and pulling the lower shoulder harness straps tighter before retightening the load lifters. If this doesn't work, it is possible that the adjustable shoulder harness was not correctly adjusted or that the pack is too big for the customer. Try adjusting the shoulder harness or try the next pack size down. Many of our larger volume packs that are built to carry heavier loads also offer interchangeable components to custom fit to the user when heavy loads demand a perfect fit. There are a few ways to determine the hip belt size, including using the Osprey Fit tool. The easiest is to simply have the customer put the pack on with the hip belt correctly positioned over the iliac crest. With the hip belt buckled and cinched, there should be about 3 to 6 inches or 8 to 15 centimeters between the padded hip belt wings. Keep in mind the activities the pack will be used for. For winter adventures, you want to be able to wear more layers and still retain the fit. For those embarking on a multi-month adventure like the Appalachian Trail, count on the customer losing quite a bit of weight and therefore needing a smaller sized hip belt. Osprey packs with interchangeable hip belts in a size extra large torso come with a large hip belt. Size extra small torso packs come with a small hip belt. Our Bioform and Isoform interchangeable hip belts are also custom moldable. Osprey has been making custom moldable hip belts since 2005. This process ensures a more supportive hip belt for load support with custom comfort. After sizing the pack and hip belt to the customer, follow the instructions on the Osprey custom molding oven to custom fit the hip belt to the customer. Some Osprey packs also offer interchangeable shoulder harnesses. With the pack on and the torso length correctly adjusted, the padding of the shoulder harness should terminate around 2 to 3 inches or 5 to 7 centimeters below the armpit. If the padding doesn't fall into this range, then you can swap for the correct size for the build of the customer. It is completely possible for a customer to be best fitted by a large torso pack size, medium shoulder harness, and a small hip belt. The ability to make these adjustments and swap components is part of what makes our large load capacity packs the most comfortable on the trail. With the pack on the customer and all the sizing adjustments made, have the customer walk around the store. Give them an Osprey essential gear list to study and shop around with. When they come back, ask if they have any concerns and address them if possible. Not all packs fit everyone. A comfortable fit trumps feature preferences when narrowing down the ideal pack for the customer. Make sure to really satisfy your customers' needs and spend the time to get them fitted. If you do this, you will have a customer for life and they will be back for all of their gear needs. Osprey Packs. Pack your passion. Go.